Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Julie's Tarot and I am Julie. Okay, so what I'm getting tonight, I'm just gonna move this. Okay, so you could be relaxing right now. I mean, if you're looking at the card that I've got on the screen right now, this is a woman who is having a bubble bath, who's reading her book in the bubble bath and having a coffee and having her, a face mask on, enjoying self-care, maybe just enjoying some me time. Um, Basically what I'm getting tonight is it looks like there's someone here who they could be seeing you online and kind of panicking about something here that they're seeing. I think that this person really does care about you. They could even have some romantic feelings here for you. However, this person has massive commitment issues. And I always say that if somebody has even a hint, like even just a hint of a commitment issue, you just need to let them be. You need to let them be. Unless you also don't want a commitment, which most of us probably do want a relationship if it's the romantic kind. Most of us, that's what we want. But if you don't, then I guess this wouldn't apply to you. But if you do, though, you need to let them go, because getting in a relationship is not going to change the fact that they have this commitment vote. If anything, it could lead to cheating, it could lead to them ending things or starting fights so they can end things and go be with somebody else. It just, I just can't see it leading to anything stable or healthy, right? So you kind of have to let those things go, unfortunately. Now, this person, I guess, I don't know, I feel like this person's been hurt in the past and could be afraid that the past is going to rear its ugly head somehow. This is somebody who's quite fearful, actually, about that, but I do feel like I see them seeing you online in some kind of way. This person, I feel like they have really loved you for a long time, whether it be as strong as love or just a deep care, like caring for you. This is somebody who wants to reconnect with you in some kind of way. They want to have some kind of reconciliation here. This could be somebody who, you know, uh, wants to get together, maybe get coffee or a drink or maybe a meal. Kind of looks like two people sitting in a restaurant. This is what I'm seeing. Looks like two people sitting in a restaurant, hashing something out, like talking. Okay, I'm also seeing the mirror card, which would indicate that you both kind of feel the same. So I am getting the hopeless romantic card here and long distance love. So for some of you, this could be a long distance relationship, or it could be somebody that's from somewhere else, or there could be a distance, not a physical distance, but just you're distant with each other, right? Because there's a reconciliation that's wanted, right? So maybe you're not talking to each other right now. It looks like you've bossed up in some kind of way. So not necessarily in your work or anything, it could be, but I think that you've just bossed up as far as boundaries go, as far as what you want. You're not willing to accept less than exactly what it is that you want. Like, this is the card I'm seeing. CEO energy. This is the type of woman that gets what she wants, basically. This is the type of woman that makes things happen. This isn't the type of woman that, you know, is told what to do. That doesn't mean that she's not soft, she's not kind, she's not, it doesn't mean that she's like a horrible person or you can't reason with her or anything like that. It just means that she knows what she wants and she's gonna have what she wants. And if it isn't, then she will walk, basically. And she's going, with this spa card here, she's going to accept it as it is. So if somebody shows up in her life and they aren't, putting forth the effort that she requires, then they just aren't it. You know what I mean? She's not going to try and make it fit. She's not going to cater to them. She's going to kindly let it go and move forward. Okay, if this is what you're showing me, if this is what you want me to see, okay. And she will move forward. And that's just the way it is here. So there could have been some drama in the past. So I don't feel like this is necessarily drama from you. There could be somebody who didn't like you that was involved in this person's life or is currently involved in this person's life. They may have put up boundaries with you because of this other person here. This is somebody they could be going through a lot with. There could be a lot of arguments here. As you can see, the two people in the background, whoever it is, this person in the foreground here is one of those people in the background. It's just too much, whatever it is. So I feel like maybe your connection may have caused, I don't think it necessarily was your fault. Maybe for some of you, maybe you didn't mean to cause this, or maybe just your existence has caused these two to fight. Okay. So whoever this is not sure about what they should do. Like, what should I do? Crossroads. What should I do? This person is keeping a straight face. They're not really like showing any kind of emotions when it comes to this. Poker face. They're not showing that they are scared or any kind of emotions or upset or anything. But this person does feel like they're getting some kind of payback for something that they did in the past. You could be feeling like you are getting some kind of success here. And maybe if this person didn't see that in the past, this could be some kind of payback for them, right? It does look like they do want to talk with speak up here. They may want to talk about the heartbreak here. Let's see, what do they want to talk about? shadow work. So this could be why things were horrible. Maybe they want to talk about why things happened the way they did. Let's see. Maybe they are single now. Or maybe you are, and you're just waiting for the right person. Maybe that's why they want to talk to you. It looks like you are having some kind of increase here, whether it's come in or not. You're going to have some kind of great opportunity that's coming in, and it looks like there's going to be some people that are jealous about that. Okay? This person that this reading is about, this person hopes that they're going to be able to come in and establish some kind of friendship with you. They miss you. They miss the friendship. I feel like you were kind of like a rock to this person. You could have been a safe haven for them. If you see the main card here that I'm focused on is somebody who's at peace, in a zenful state, and I feel like this is the type of energy that you showed this person, that you brought to their life, and they may not have appreciated it at the time. Like, this is somebody that could have totally overlooked what you brought to their life. This could be somebody who's very all about like your resume type thing, like what do you have, like, what's your job, what do you drive, where do you live, what kind of clothes do you wear, like those kind of things. But those are nice things, those are bonus things, and I don't want to downgrade people's accomplishments, because some of them are pretty grand, like people who go to school and get their masters, for instance, or and especially if it's like something really hard, you put a lot of time and work into that, and you should get those kind of accolades, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but there's also nothing wrong with people that don't. That doesn't mean that somebody that doesn't is not worthy of love. They could bring something completely different to the table than the other person, and when you're dating as well, I mean, somebody having a great job, what does that do for the other person, really? Like, I mean, unless this is it and you guys are going to lead to like a serious relationship, it really doesn't do anything for the other person. I mean, unless you want them to brag about you and be like, oh, my boyfriend, girlfriend, it has a great job. But aside from that, I mean, unless you are combining your lives together, and that's something that's not even close to being established, it really doesn't matter for the other person. How does that benefit them, But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. You brought something special to this connection here that I don't think this person ever really valued, how they felt about somebody. So it was always, what do you have? What can you do for me lately type of feel. And the thing with that is that it's transactional. You know what I mean? Like, what am I trying to say here? So if you're up, then you're the best thing in the world. But in life, you have ups and downs. So what happens when you're down? Now you're with somebody who Maybe you're getting in arguments because you're down. Whereas if you were with somebody who you had a great friendship with, who it just felt good with, they're going to be there by your side. They're going to work with you to get you out of whatever it is that you've got going on. Say you lost a job. That person's going to pull up their socks to make things work for the two of you. That person's going to help you with your resume. That person's going to help you with interview questions. That person's going to look for jobs with you. They're going to be there with you. Whereas somebody that's there just for a good time, they're going to be like, well, what good are you to me now? You don't want somebody like that. You want somebody that's a safe haven in your life. And this is what this person was to this person. And when they were no longer there, it was like a hole. It's like a hole. That's, I don't know what I mean by hole, but you know what I mean? It's just like there's something missing is what I mean. Something's missing. And I think that this person felt that this could be filled by anybody, but it can't. There are certain people that come into your life that just are special. Just their energy is special. It's healing, and it's just everything. Just who they are is everything. And that's who this person is. This person is a best friend. This person is someone fun. As you can see, she's got a game console. She's laughing. And this person loves this person. Just for who they are. And nothing more. And they miss him. And I think that this person did some horrible things here. Because I'm getting one of my most hated cards. I shouldn't say hated, but I don't like this card. It looks like they were out at a bar and they're making fun of your messages at a bar, laughing. I don't like this card. This is what this person did to somebody that was like their best friend. It's kind of giving betrayal. It's kind of just, I don't know. This is somebody that ghosted somebody that was wonderful to them. And they miss them. And now they had no choice. This person that they did all this to had no choice but to decide to close this chapter, to heal from this heartbreak, to accept that this is the way it is. Closure. And now this person longs to come in and send some kind of message. They could be looking at old messages at night when they're by themselves and think about possibly reaching out. But they don't, because they're with somebody else. They're tied with somebody else. This person that they're fighting with. They're tied with them. So, I feel like this person wants to come in and have some kind of friendship and to make things right with Ascension. But, they can't offer a commitment. It's a red flag. It's a red flag. It's a red flag because They're not going to offer a commitment. I think that this person probably wants to, but they're not going to leave the situation that they're in. And because they're not going to do that, they're not going to be able to have this. They're not going to be able to give you what you deserve, basically. And it's draining. It's draining. Because I feel like they come in and they try to give you these kind of half-ass attempts while they're, rolling out the red carpet for somebody that they're fighting with constantly. I feel like they just feel like they have to be there. Some kind of obligation, some kind of responsibility, and underneath it all, they do care about this person. And I don't know, there's a mess there, really. A mess. And you're needing to just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Move forward. We don't need to be worrying about what other people are doing in their lives. Sometimes you just need to move forward, and it's just unfortunate, but you need to live your life, right? And you need to understand that the right person will never let you get away. The right person will treat you right. And that's just the way it is. Anyway, guys, I need to get to bed, and this is what I'm getting for tonight.